Hey, welcome back to Party Shop Shenanigans. We are having way too much fun with this van. Ray the van, my son's adventure mobile, 1987 G20 Chevy van. Let's kind of do a quick recap. We've built a rack system on the top so that we can put in a deck. We have cut a hole in the roof for a ventilation fan. We have wired it for, interior and exterior LED lighting. We've put up the ceiling and insulated that with 5-inch tongue and groove fir boards that look real nice. We have finished the walls, again with the same 5-inch tongue and groove fir. It's actually an interior wood made for nice houses, so it's a mobile house, why not? Next up is going to be, Logan's been working on doing the finish work for our interior walls. We'll need to assemble and put those all up and insulate the walls. Oh, he's also done a bunch of sound deadening in the doors and the walls to help take some of the noise out, also in the ceiling. And after we get the walls all figured out and sealed, then we'll start putting down the flooring. So today we're going to talk about the flooring, how we're putting it down, what that's going to look like, and hopefully by the end of this video, step back and look at the rolling humidor with the walls up, the ceiling up, and the floor. Lots of detail work to go still, so stick around. Okay, so here's the view from the back door. We've decided we're going to go with a diagonal on this to break it up and make it look a little different. But Logan, how did we come up with that?
Well, I put a poll on my Instagram on whether or not we should put them front to back or side to side, and the votes were 53-47. So you know what? We're just gonna do it diagonal and everyone wins.
You're so politically correct. Such a nice young man. So we'll be starting back in this front corner, if you will, and we'll do one at a time, bring it out here. It's gonna take us a little time to do it diagonal, but hey, it ought to be a cool look. And then when we're done with that, we're gonna bring it clear back here to the edge as well. And we'll have this big, beautiful dance floor if you're under 4 feet tall. If you're 4 feet or taller, you better stoop. Logan's epilepsy has kicked in again. He's having convulsions. That's his dancing. Okay, first steps here is we're going to pull this out. We need to clean it real well. We're going to vacuum and clean and sweep and make everything as nice as we can, and rock and roll. Okay, status check. Here's what we have so far. We're cutting these on a 45. Had to trim up the carpet. We'll end up putting a transition strip on there just to suck everything down. And we'll put a piece of angle iron across the bottom here. And for that corner, since this will get all the hard use. So far, it's been nothing but a royal pain in the posterior portion of the anatomy. Wouldn't you agree? Anyway, anybody who's put down flooring like this knows it's super simple until it's not, and snaps together nice, but we've got a bow in the floor and nothing real level, so these little snaps want to be a booger. But that's okay. We're making progress. We'll be able to get back to about Logan's feet, and then it'll get interesting again as we get around the wheel wells and continue to the back. So, give me 2 thumbs up, man. Okay, after that, now we have a floor. Looks like a dance floor in there. Again, for short people. Worked out pretty well. We're going to be covering this up back here, so I didn't get all crazy because it's going to be covered with the wall. We've got this back here that we're actually going to adhere to the exterior skin of the van, because that'll provide some protection where the batteries are going to sit, so if they do move, they don't bang against the outside there. We've got kind of a funky finish here on this line, but that's because the plywood under it, that subfloor, is not quite square. Again, you saw in a previous video, we've got the walls mocked up. Logan's got everything finished, looking real nice. These are going to go inside. That'll match up with the ceiling. And a lot more little finish work to do, but it's starting to look like a home. I want to just throw out there also, you don't have to spend a crazy amount of money for something like this. Let's go around and look from the side door. Logan went to a flooring supply house, said, hey, what do you have for some damage or blows or overstock stuff? Turns out this had been in their store for years when the fellows that owned the store bought it. And I don't know, you got, what'd you get, 70 square feet for like $1 a foot?
Yep.
And it's good quality LVP. So you don't have to spend a crazy amount of money. You got to spend a little time. Now I did cut this all on my table saw because, well, it was easier. I'm old, I'm fat, and I want to stand up when I do work like this. You can do it with a chop saw, with a circular saw. Just take your time. And again, don't be afraid to try. Look what can happen. And works out pretty good. The floor is in.
Pretty sweet, man.
Pretty. How fortunate that you have a dad that knows how to do this stuff.
You're telling me.
Right?
I wish I knew what I was doing. That would have been super impressive.
Yeah.
I screwed this up though. We got to put a screw in it or something.
What?
Ooh,
Oh.
you're mooning everybody. We're doing a time lapse.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, that buttons things up. It's been a productive weekend. We got a lot done. We got that floor down, worked out pretty well, if I do say myself. We got kind of a mock-up again of the walls that have been finished. Just getting started. In the next video, we'll do a time lapse of putting these walls up. We've still got insulation to put in. We've got to cut some a hole in the wall for power. We've got 12 volt and 120 volt. That'll go on the driver's side halfway up. And yeah, got lots of that kind of finished work to do, but now it's starting to look like an RV. Hey, remember, tell a friend or 10 about Party Shop Shenanigans. Love to have you join us. Hit subscribe. Logan even wants you to come along.
Thanks for viewing.
Yes, and view multiple times. Go out and make somebody smile today. You both deserve it. Bob out.